Welcome my YouTube friends. Today we're going to talk about the medium Alice pack. I'm going to give you a couple tips and tricks and show you a couple modifications that I made to mine that you may want to consider doing to yours. It makes it a lot easier and a lot more comfortable to be out in the woods with it. So stay tuned.
Something in the water that's calling my name.
Hey, this is Matt from FloridaBoy Bushcraft and Survival saying welcome on a Saturday afternoon. If this is your first time on my channel, I'd like to welcome you to my channel. If you like what you see and you would like to see more videos from the Florida swamps as well as outdoor gear reviews and videos about general outdoor stuff, please consider subscribing and click the bell icon below so that you don't miss anything. Okay, here we go. Everybody knows about my love for surplus stuff and the Alice stuff in general. You know, I got the Alice H suspenders and the harnesses and the web belts, and you know, I got an LBE 88 vest, which I haven't even showed you yet, that I'm trying to trick out. It was just too hot to wear in the summertime, but now it's getting toward the fall and it's getting to be camping time. So now I can go out and use my medium Alice pack, specifically this guy. Okay, this is the medium Alice pack with the frame and the standard suspenders. Okay, now I'm going to show you a couple of different things that I've done to mine. You know, I did a paracord handle on it. I did the buckle modification and a couple of other little things to make it easier. So let me change the camera view. I'll take you down there and I'll show you some things that you either may or may not have done to yours, but these are a few things that make mine a lot easier to use and a lot more comfortable in the field. So here we go. Okay, so here we go. Here we got one each medium Alice pack in all of its glory. Probably the first thing I did was when I got it, I just I twisted up a paracord handhold, and all you do is you tie it onto both of these sides, okay, and then loop it onto both of these sides, and then you just twist this up just like you're making a paracord bracelet. And when you get it done, you tie it off, and it makes an excellent handhold. I mean, it's so much more handy when you have that there. So I would suggest that everybody put some kind of grab handle on the top. Okay, now we're just going to turn this pack over. Everybody does the buckle mod, okay? I didn't cut my straps and I didn't destroy the buckle. What I had was a buckle with this end on a strap, and I had this end that was already attached, and this is just electrical tape for the slack. At this end it was already attached to the buckle. So what I did is I just opened this buckle. I just opened this buckle right here, and I fed the black strap through, and I fed it around, and I fed it back through the buckle again, and then I just taped down the excess. So now it's buckled in there. Then I just wound this end around, and then there you go. We got the Alice buckle mod. These are all over YouTube. This is just my version of it. I would highly suggest that you do that because it makes it a lot easier. Okay, now we're just gonna unbuckle these. I'll show you a little trick that I use. I got another video that is the Alice pack bucket mod. Okay. The next camping trip that I take, I'm not going to a place where I need the bucket. The bucket adds another pound to the pack, which is not really that bad, but I don't really need the bucket. So what I do is I cut a little false bottom out of a piece of an old real estate sign. All right, and this is all it is. And this weighs absolutely nothing. So what I do is I just stick this down inside the pack, okay, and I make a bottom out of it. So now you got kind of a bottom, and you can see the yellow coming through from the sign. You got a bottom to the pack. Now it lets your stuff like your grill, your sleeping pad, your tent, everything else lay down flat against the bottom. It really makes it a lot easier to pack it up, and it really makes it so it holds a lot more stuff. Now when you get the false bottom in, it's one hell of a lot easier if you rest it against something. This is a piece of 4-inch PVC, and when I pack it up, I just lay it on the piece of 4-inch PVC. So now my Alice pack kind of stands up on its own. So there you go. You do the buckle mod, you cut a false bottom, you know, so now you can use those a lot easier. You put a handhold on it. What I do on the back side is I just move the straps, okay, and there's a nice area on the inside of the waist pad that you can put some stuff. So here is the tarp that I use for the underlayment for my tent, and I just put it right back here, put this little bungee cord, hook it to the Alice eyelets on both sides. That's where I keep my tarp. Don't have to take up pack space, and you can't even feel it there. Now I can still put through here, I can still stick my machete through both sides. See, I got a canteen on each side, and it still works out really, really good. So that's a good place to keep stuff like tarps, you know, whatever, some flat stuff. Don't overlook this storage space and this pack space. You can really use that without taking up the space in your pack. So now I'm gonna start packing her up. I use my I wind up using the radio pouch in here to stick my grill and my other stuff in. You know, there's my grill, there's my sleeping pad. We're gonna start to pack this baby up for the next camping trip, which is gonna be soon. So let's put this all together. Okay, so there's a couple of tips and tricks and easy modifications that you can do on a medium Alice pack to make it a lot more useful and a lot more comfortable in the field. One that I forgot is I stopped by the Home Depot and I bought this 2-foot really thick bungee cords, and you get like 4 of these for $4, and they got these pre-installed hooks on each end. So what you do is when you get to your campsite, you hold your Alice pack up against a tree, hook one end of it to the Alice pack, go around the tree, stretch it out, and hook this other end on the frame. So now you don't have your pack on the ground. It's attached to a tree, and it's up. So now you can get all the stuff out of your pack and not have it on the ground. It's really, really useful, especially if the ground's wet or it's muddy or something else. These are a great use. You can use them for a ton of stuff, but they're really, really good for medium Alice pack. So that's just a couple little tricks and mods that I have on my medium Alice pack. You're going to be seeing that from the field very, very shortly. So I'd like to remind you once again, on the left-hand side of the screen, you're going to see some suggested videos. On the right-hand side, you're going to see my subscription box. And if you would, please like, comment, and subscribe. And this is Matt from FloridaBoy Bushcraft and Survival saying, I will see you on the trail.